The reality is that Africans don't need their money. Bills and Melinda Gates Foundation, all these, we don't need their money. They come to Africa and they want to interfere in the affairs of African countries, and they are raising Africans sometimes to fight against Africans. The sooner we get rid of their money, the safer we are. Remember the old saying, he or she who pays the piper calls the tunes. And it annoys me many times when I see a little Western NGO talking at our African governments, disrespecting our African governments. But we are to blame. We are to blame because we create an environment where a Western NGO finance things that ought to be financed by our taxpayers' money. And what do our political leaders do? They are just stealing the money that ought to be used in these areas. So I pray and hope that one day we'll realize that as long as you don't fund your affairs, you'll always be dictated to. So let us create an environment where we in Africa fund the things that we do. And as the saying goes, cut the coat according to the cloth that we have. I look forward to those days. When you want to poison somebody, you sugarcoat the poison. So they eat the poison knowing that they are eating sweets. So the sooner we realize that there is a grander agenda other than the declared agenda, the safer we are. Remember that throughout the ages, the things that people want to capture is the mind. And how do you capture the mind? You don't come announcing yourself that you are going to achieve this. You are nice. Sometimes you even bring water to the villages. You even bring food to the villages and hamlets. You do good things. But your ultimate intention is a grand agenda, that what I call the Trojan horse approach. You let the horse get into the arena and then it displays its true character in great splendor. So that is what Western NGOs have been doing throughout the ages. Why is it that they go into societies to do the bad, ostensibly to eliminate the bad things, and those things never disappear? It is an industry. There is something that can be called an NGO industry, whose agenda is never to solve any problem, but to make them change their character and shape so they can retain their jobs and their agenda. That is the tragedy.